Okay, I think everything should be good. Looks like it. Everything looks to be set up, so should be able to begin any time. Supposedly. There we go. Hopefully nothing seems off. Let's see. Just went in and see about this. It's all about lowering the microphone a bit more. Should be good. Nope. Test. Nah. We'll see. We'll see what it does. As per usual, Christmas is average whenever it comes to dealing with it. There we go. Okay, now I just need to fix the assists. And it seems my headphones are already acting up in terms of which ear it wants to play a sound. Oh, of course. Oh, that's worthless. Save this assist, and we'll just need to find a breaker. Not that one. This one's fine. We'll do random for today instead of the usual arena. Are they gonna start with this? You know, be aware, I could have easily banned that character for today. I didn't need to bring them into the match, you know. Just gonna point that out. You can clearly see it's Ryan. You had zero reason to bring this. Yep. Anyway, throw it to the corner. Nice be kick. Fine. It's the one strike that he can cancel. Yeah, Titanium Blazer. Yeah, that's more like the way that Lewis is choosing to use him today. There's better options, but he did this. Yeah, of course. Yep. And we're just waiting here. Because he chose to bring Billy against Ryan. Yep. Load your it. Should have obviously had his block since he used his breaker once. But even then, he had his super. Something that that character doesn't have. Yeah, you can wait and find an opponent that'll actually be a test. That's the problem. Just gonna have to point that out, Lewis. They gave the two characters out, but only if you paid attention. So you had to make sure to log in on the right day for Ninja Billy, and alongside Leo, you have to log in enough times throughout the week. So unless you actually logged into the web store, you're not getting Billy. Because they're not releasing him again. There's no constant free claim.
3, 2,
Really?
1, go.
And regular block. Why would it be normal? Why would it want to be normal? They just gave him a regular block to start. Come on. Shower slam? No. I don't know why you have to use that assist. You have a fast enough attack already. Guardian Blazer. Interrupted. Javelin. And we just back away. Still likes me kick. Not paying attention. Stay in your corner. And let's see, do we have Leo? And of course, I can't backdash there. And you recover, or what is it? Fine, they supposedly did a bit of a weak recover. Yep, to the corner you go. Could have just done your super, but they chose not to. Then they get hit by a crit.
KO. You win.
Listen, just because you are fighting someone doesn't mean you should make it. Okay. Don't just throw, even if I don't have the super. Just because you're fighting a weaker one as well doesn't mean you have to try and throw the match. Back to the... Yeah. There's Abajit. You know, playing that game again. They have a car.
2, 1.
Can I hit them first? No. I don't get to punch them first. Instead, they use the breaker. So that's the only reason why I was able to be faster. Back away. Snap the kick. Middle slot. Okay, Tiny Blazer. No, fine. Again. I used all my energy for that. It still worked because I whiffed. Nice big kick. That did something. Not anything there. I stopped. I got too close. Stay in your corner. And how about I just... Okay, I have to stay out of range of the car, but... Then they chose to just kick the block. Okay, another light speed kick.
KO. You win.
Yeah, barely Abjad's playing that again. Yeah, for now, it seems we have the request being Xander, and that's about it. I'm sure some people might remember what I mentioned last stream about what the requests can allow for. So who knows who will take advantage of it. Orico.
3, 2.
We'll start with a backdash, try and avoid the strike. Clearly, I'm not allowed to do that. I have to stay... I didn't even get my faster attack. That's the only problem. Crit manipulation. Once again. Here! You can just press a strike, but no. It's so worthless. Uh-huh. You have Aeon Assist, and that's your only block. You just use that one, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, no. Just remember that Lightspeed Kick does not dodge anything.
KO. You lose.
I don't think there's exactly anything about that. Reminder, Aeon Assist is by technicality banned, as well as Levi, but yeah. And specifically, any new characters to be added, there really isn't a specific character. There really isn't. The only addition would technically just be just because I've only seen one season. And at that point, do not listen to me for any characters to add. Worthless. Because at that point, it's pointless because there's a limited choice. I've seen things, but the only character that needs to be added to save another would have to be Madison, which is Mystic Force Blue, if I'm not mistaken. That's to save Daggeron from theme battles. Make him playable again. Anyway, we know this is going to break. See? Failed already. I'm just trying to cause the thing to break a different way instead of having just after I restart the thing. I'm gonna add Sentinel Knight to the list, I guess. Then, right. Yashikawa, at this point, it's more like, there's also Sentinel Knight after that. Yeah, we're barely into the stream, and we already have the thing bugging again, which which anyway still hasn't fixed. Yep. They really haven't. They buffed Antonio and did nothing about Xandred or Lauren. Lauren can't even go back to having a 3-cost breaker, because apparently that was too broken. Even though now we have all these stronger fires, while she still has weaker fire than everyone. Who knows, Abijit? We have to deal with actually making the theme battles to begin with. Just remember that. We already have one idea, but the problem is unlocking the other character. So, yeah. That's a very low chance of that happening. For now. Especially since one of them is the worst animations in the game. The only likelihood that it's going on with anyways, they likely started using some other thing to ignore a lot of work. Which is probably why we saw a fake Zord in the background of the posters that they... of the end of year things of on their social media. Dumb part about it is it didn't look... yeah, that's the thing. Did they even try? Because I don't think they did. They try and incorporate that just to be stupid. You did it before. You tried to join something. Look at what that gave you. Nothing useful. Just remember that Battle for the Grid has some parts of the model for a Grave Zord. Whether or not they'll choose to use some of it and then build up on the rest of the Zord from there, who knows?
2, 1, go.
Anyway. He chose to bring Leo. Nope. We're not in the corner. Can we get rid of this? No. Fine. Again, Titanium Blazer! To your corner you go. Javelin! And another light speed kick. Titanium Blazer once more. Oh, we just had to back away. Can you? Fine. Honestly expected. Another Titanium Blazer. Another Javelin. Don't pressure strike. Demon's Bane. Special recovery. And of course. No. Just don't.
KO, you win.
Because they just can. They just choose to add a Mighty Morphin. If they're going to do something randomly new, they're going to try and take the safe route. Just boring. It never will, Abijit. It's not allowed to. Too slow for projectile and... yeah. There's better choices than running that stupid assist. As a reminder, people, that assist is both broken in the sense of engaging and talent tree. Just remember that.
1, go.
Demon's Bane! And up you go. See if I can use the Shockwave Slam. Javelin! Yeet! There we go. Strike. Light speed kick. Now we just had to dodge there. Backflip, I believe. Yeah, I can't get out of range. Can't get out of range of that one. Korag. Nope, I landed. Up you go. We're kind of in the middle of the arena, but we're not. Javelin! Another one, because that is rarely just choosing not to rotate. Back away. Shockwave Slam! Nope. Okay, what kind of combo you got here? Oh, that didn't help. That did not help at all. Throw the axe into them.
KO. You win.
I think we're done with Titanium. Looks like it's not one that I'm looking to play much today. Just had to pick something to throw into as the first attack, first character. In the end, we have Mr. who has a broken cape over here. This should be fine. This one should be fine. I mean, update that kind. What do you mean by that? Fine. But on the safer-ish side. Yeah, okay. There it reaches. I don't know why I haven't bothered pressing that. I don't even have a breaker to start, so I didn't even want to help. No breaker. No strike. I just proceeded to press nothing there. Okay, missing force fighter. You can cancel that one. But they didn't. Build weight. Magic staff. No. I want to recover energy for a strike, but or a different type of combo, but looks like that's not going to be allowed. Kicking punch. Knock you away. And to recover. Nope. Okay, fine. And I'm not allowed to hit first. This game being rude. Yeah, you have a 3 cost. Xandred has the same thing. Clearly, I'm not allowed to have a breaker to start the match. I don't know what they broke. Or it just broke because I did multiple other stuff. I don't know why they added the screen to friendly battles only if you end the set. I don't know what they broke. But clearly it's still useless. Because it does nothing. Anyway, in terms of that, no breaker to start, and I don't know why I bothered pressing Ilarion. It didn't rotate anyway, but still. Still useless. Poke with a primary or just whiff it. It'll be better than just trying to use one of those attacks.
3, 2,
yeah.
1, go.
Timer? Yep. Wow. Oh no. Wow, so I'm really gonna have to point out something, huh? Really gonna have to point out something. It's not that abject. It's not that worthless. We can point out another thing. We'll just have to point that out when it gets to it, okay? I'll have to point it out. Because it's actually insanely retarded. Beware, it's not my opponent. It's not any of the opponents. It's Enway's choice. Instead of being normal, let's not create a way to fix friendly battle issues. Now let's bring the retard of a character designs that we've made to friendly battles for everyone. That's what they did.
Three, 2, 1, go.
That's we just had the dash bug. So yeah, instead of being let's create something to fix some problems, now let's just give everyone Leosis so everyone can spam that in friendly battles. And then let's just add Billy on top of that, because why not? The people are not going to play Billy, they're just going to spam Leo instead. Now, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Yep. Instead of being normal and actually helping the community, they just make everything worse. The same boring thing we fight in other spots to begin with. We already have to deal with ladder and other game modes being dumb. Specifically corrupt challenges. But now, let's just bring it to custom battles now, because they can't do anything right. I feel like anyone that even thought about wishing the game a happy anniversary earlier this year, which is apparently very shortly we're gonna have to deal with another one. Yeah, maybe next time, don't try and mask it. Maybe delete your video, in fact.
3, 2, 1, go!
You can only tolerate the game. It's not in a good state at all. Yeah, that's the problem. They're not going to deal with any of those old ones. They don't want to even fix old characters enough to the point that they're relevant. Now, there's just a ton of them that can't fight, and the older, newer ones are still being stupid. In fact, I'm not even pressing the button fast enough right now. Yeah, I didn't even press the button. Hotkey wasn't fast enough. Pressed the wrong one as well. Yeah, like I said, wrong hotkey. For today, as we can clearly tell, there's other problems. But if no one wants to act normal, well, good luck. Everything's gonna be boring now.
2, 1, go!
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that's not helping. I'll play Xander, can I? Completely thrown off today. Anyway, just back away. Nope. Okay, get rid of the spiral line. Yeah, nope. Can't get rid of it and hit them at the same time. Okay. Not fast enough either. Not in range. Missing muscles. Well, at least I recovered to 4. But that's about it. Kick and punch. Still in the air. Recover 1. Hit them with the mystic muscles. Away with you. Ignored. And block it. Yeah, nope. Out of range. Missing muscles. Punch them. Yeah, I don't know.
KO, you win!
Well, just so you can count. Yes, that's not the point. You have to try and play a custom battle, but to have fun, but who knows how many matches we'll have before we have to keep fighting someone that is apparently bringing boring strategies to custom battles. Because anyway, gave everyone a stupid design.
3, 2, 1.
Really?
Go.
Really? Okay. Almost out of range. Probably the kick maybe had a bit of a closer active hitbox. It would do something, but yeah, nope. That's what I get for adding a backdash. Yep. Yeah, but that's the thing. Let's just give this away for free. By Sunday, everyone is supposed to have Leo assist, and next Sunday we'll be seeing nothing but Leo as the leader, aren't we? Am I really gonna be forced to run utility? Yeah, but the difference is the Billy users are... If they didn't claim him now, he's already lost. People are just gonna have these assists. That's the difference. A top 1,000 code. Wow. Top 500 code. Top 400 code. They did the same with Rocky, but then they decided to buff his assist.
3, 2, 1,
Just remember that.
go.
Oh, yeah, really? Really? You have no block. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Up you go. Go ahead, press the strike. Wow. Do you know how to combo even? Half. They half combo. They can only do it to half of the way there. Merciful's fight him. Anyway, up you go again. Gonna recover to 6 and then kick them in the face. Yeah, congratulations. You have no block. And it was very obvious it was gonna be a Rocky.
KO, you win.
How much damage was the middle slot again? Slightly more damage. I could have ended if I pressed that instead. Okay, choosing to run that one. So be it.
Go.
You can go into the air. I actually have a breaker to start. And Magic Staff. Take you to the corner. Do I need to recover? Decent bit. Really make him annoying again. It's not like we still have Ninja Kimberly running around, flying around rather, just to be annoying. Fine. He pokes instead of doing that. I could have easily just blocked it because it interrupted a breaker, but even then. Missing muscles! No. Okay.
KO, you lose.
Uh-huh. Really? What's wrong with this thing? Alright, yeah. Headphones cut off the right ear again. That doesn't do anything, timer. And once again, second time we get this bug. Great. That's the second time that bug has appeared on stream. Today. We're only 35 minutes in. No, I will not play that. I said no. Stuck waiting constantly. Okay, and now it's Katie. Really? Really? Reminder that fighting the same assist once, or as very specific assist once, is completely fine. Fighting it every time when I fight someone else is no different from just going to a casual Tuesday. You come in here to play custom battles. Yet the only thing you can think about bringing is the same assist everyone else is. Are you going to be normal? Or do we really have to do the same thing every time? Explosion. You never even had enough energy to even use your leader more than 3 times. Anyway. I have to block early. Back away. Nope. Yeah, dodge that one. I press this, and then punch them. Do it before they reset my energy. Well, yeah, I probably should just let it continue. In the corner again. Now they're the super. Yep. Let's go with fighter. No. You can't cancel, he's just faster. Yeah.
KO, you lose.
There goes the only one stupid move. Is Xandred's done after this match?
3,
Really?
2, 1,
Really?
go!
There is no special recovery there. He's got a cape. Ishikawa's half keeping track of it. More like just the theme battle characters. There's never really been a ban, but the problem is if I keep seeing the same behavior over and over, it just gets way too boring. Why do you think Casual Tuesdays don't get a video? Why do you think the casual challenge doesn't get videos? Because everything's the exact same there. Eminem, reminder, that doesn't work that way. Even if it was to be banned, that doesn't change anything. Anyway.
KO, you win!
On the Sentinel Knight, I guess. As I said, behavior is the main concern there. It doesn't matter what character gets used, but if everyone is using it, they're the unoriginal ones. You know the assist is broken, or you know it's very easy to land. It has all those strengths. Instead of being unique, you decide you want to use that assist. Anyway, let's see here. Who's Fern, and then Carter. That's Cap. Always my water hot and cold at the same time. Anyway, this guy may have actually caused the disconnection issue earlier. Nope. Well, I'm just ignoring that one. Gonna be Ollie or leader? No. Don't have a strike anyway. Really? Okay. Yep. Go ahead. Do something. Is it gonna be the same thing every time, or what is it gonna be? Yep. Yeah, of course. Nope. Come on. Both you once. Yeah, block lasting longer. Geki, stop being dumb. Ish. Yeah, the behavior is high. That's all it is. Just remember that Sentinel has low range, and now I have to deal with this. Yay! Third time! Every time we try and play something. No, let's just stop the momentum. Why don't we? Sheesh. Yeah, no, they don't. Sometimes you just have to force a block out of your slots. Reminder that that's just the problem. They get in the way constantly. And at this point, I'm not even bothering trying because of this stupid behavior type of thing. Anyway, does not want to change. And I'm referring to the disconnection because this is the third time within 45 minutes. The match doesn't exist. Can you just fix it? It's not even consistent with who causes the bug. That's the problem. Only banned characters are theme battle characters. Anyway. Up you go. Got it, Knuckle. Energy kicks. Stay in your corner. Because I don't think you're going to be leaving for a while. Really? Well, fight's over. I didn't even press the Sentinel Strikes late enough, so... yeah.
You win.
Yep. Drop. Drop that. Sorry about the microphone. Did you even wait long enough?
One, go.
Wow. Hey. Of course. The list is not the banned list, you know. You're not running. Wow, game. Yes, wow. Okay. Up you go. Of course. You need a block. There's the requested characters to be played, but we just have to expect people to be normal. But clearly we have idiotic rule breakers and unoriginal people. The unoriginal ones are fine to an extent. I know everyone has the character or the assist now to play, to test it out. But the rule breakers never change, it seems. Because no one cares about anyone else. No one cares about letting others have a turn. Just idiots. Every time. Even if I were to launch the main, both of them would just break anyway. Yes, the ult is played from an emulator. Let's see here. The other request after this is supposed to be Eric. Eric. Yep. For no reason. We'll slap. We only need 2 strikes. Nah, the stream is just speed. You just be fast enough, you'll be fine. Just be patient, people. That's all it needs to be. 5 matches. It's not that hard of an ask. Red versus red.
2, 1,
Okay.
go.
Block to start. No. You can go into the air. Yeah, point blank. Lady, that crit, didn't you? Okay. Nope. Up you go. Let's see whether or not this does anything. And they get launched. Launched again. And we're back away. And we leap. Nope. Not allowed to leave. We're gonna get sent flying again with another crit. Yeah. And he's gonna crit again for 7,000. Not this time. Not this time, it seems. And up you go. Quantum Breaker. Strike it out.
KO, you win.
Well, doesn't work that time. The one opponent that Eric has found, and it actually launched them. Finally. The blaster does damage, yes, but
3, 2,
just remember the blade form of it does not have consistency when it comes to things. Like that, for example. Wesley being one of the opponents, it seems. Or maybe Orico just happened to not get it shoved into the ground as badly. Anyway, up you go. We wait. Someone doesn't have a block, it seems. What if I just... Yeah, nope. Snipe!
KO, you win.
I don't know why you had to bring Wesley. You know you really shouldn't do that. In what way, Brave? Why would they hate you now? Sad.
3, 2, 1.
It's not at that point. That looks to be just your. You said your connection acted up earlier and caused us to be sent to the main menu. So looks like it's not fixed. Nope. Interrupted. Back away. Nope. Fire you away. Quarter beta! And quarter alpha. You're going to launch. Now be careful. Drop shot. It worked.
KO, you win.
Yeah, the problem is they scrapped his super. That's the difference. Eric was gonna get a super. They scrapped it. Alright, I guess Unrelenting's leaving for now. Fine. So yeah, I guess. Yes, he has a gimmick, but that's the thing. That's all it is.
3, 2, 1, go.
Anyway. Someone just gets the jump. Really? No. Don't do that again. Just don't. How much do you really have to lag there? Come on, game. I wouldn't say they really fixed it. It still puts you in the air. It's just a more expensive version of RJ's primary Alpha Wolf now because they removed the shin kick. They're the exact same. Both of them can catch the opponent off guard, yes, but Eric's is more expensive. Slap them, and now I just have to be careful. So, no. Primary's blocked off, that's my only problem. There was no way to get rid of it unless I managed to get them to whiff their kick somehow, but that breaker hits the air and hits you. So, that's not happening. Maybe Vesper can teleport backwards, but that's about it. But yeah. Eric was gonna get a super. The reason why that is known, or rather it's not really known, it's more like why it's assumed, is because he has unused animations in the files. He has the same premise of what he was Battle for the Grid would have been with, well, he has the more, I need more quantum power type animation that he has in Battle for the Grid. He has that in the files. So, yeah. And he has a melee counter. Those are two animations that they have proceeded to not use at all. And instead, we just have this. We just have the gimmick. And my quantum breaker, fire! Like, they can make use of it. It's still just sitting there. But that's about it. And they really don't need to do anything special. They've shown many times that they can, in fact, just teleport. So if they really want his melee counter to be useful, they can just make him teleport to his opponent when he's in the middle of that state with it. It'd be more useful. And, you know, if they really want to change how he works, they can go ahead and actually make use of those animations.
3, 2, 1, go.
Who knows? They give him a super, but it's just an alternate version to enter the mode after you reach enough energy. That way you don't have to press a card. Yeah, okay. Up you go. Drop shot. Pay attention. That's gonna be a no. What about now? You still paying attention? No, not yet. Get slapped! And block it. No, fine. No blocking allowed, but reduced damage. Here you go. You ran into that one. Really? Okay, fine. Fair enough. But that's about it. Poke. I have to dodge. And of course. Okay. No, you will not. I don't know why you need Casey so many times in a row.
KO, you win.
Yeah, I have no clue. They're supposed to be uploading at the same time, but Twitch is the only one that's far behind. frames are not the same. I think that's 5 this time. You never know. Okay, that's, you didn't take the risk there. I guess you get punished for that. But all that happens is you get flopped to the ground. Once again. Not allowed to use Eric without having that breaker be useless right now. Up you go once. Then up you go again. Quantum Alpha. Still in the air. Charge him with a shield. And get rid of this. At least I got rid of it. That's the point. At least I got rid of it. What if I just... Okay, no. Great! There goes the thing again. Wow. Hey, congratulations, you all saw the Eric bug. It could not register that it was the breaker. While blaster mode, it failed to register it was a breaker. Got hit the moment I activated it. As I said, all Eric's cards can do that. They all have a chance to fail. And there it is. All it did was, it got hit by a block and it lost. Should have just dodged. It's unreliable. Everything about Eric is bugged. Yes, Twitch is live as well. There goes the sadness that is Eric. They don't want to fix him shoving the opponent into the ground and making them flop into the ground, because that's what the reason. He's shoving the opponent's collision box into the ground. So they get detected to land on the ground the moment the launch happens. That's what's wrong with his metal slot breaker right now. Most of the time when you hit them with a launch, the game teleports them a decent bit up before they get hit. In this case, Eric does not. If you play it in slow motion, he plays the launch animation, and then they flop onto the ground because they touch the ground during launch. It's not even spaghetti code. That is how the code is how it works. Touch the ground, transition to ground bounce. The only problem is the fact that it's very much not helpful. I don't know why I have to bring both. Because you have to bring Camille assist. Really? Greg, reminder that Sam are fine. I don't know why you had to bring a retard like that. Yeah, but the Camille leader is fine. I've already said that. Literally, that is all it is. It's literally just the assist. People keep complaining about a middle slot strike. It's no different from RJ. You can hit her on the way up, and she doesn't attack instantly. The fact that it just jumps is the only thing people have a problem with. It's just RJ. Just hit her. She gets caught in the air. Its whiff animation as well leaves her pretty vulnerable. Plus, she's very short-ranged. Middle slot strike is very much weak compared to the other things about her kit. Short-ranged, that's all she is. The assist is the main problem. Be aware, people. Codes was up for an entire minute and no one did anything. No block to start. Up you go. See what we have here. Strike. Well, it does a strike. That's one thing. Up you go. We recover to 2. And nope, you will not be rushing. We strike forward. Nope. For once, we don't send the opponent to the corner. Old Eric right there. The old Eric. Okay. I don't know why I have to be like that, game. I don't know why I have to be like that. Strike them!
KO, you win.
More like the poison shouldn't be... I would put it this way, we have a similar 6-cost assist that has no range and is slow. Yet, she does the same damage. Double the cost for the exact same damage. While being completely unreliable to land. Who wants to guess who that is?
Three, two, one, go.
I'm including the fire damage. I don't know why you think it's Sarah. Up you go. And we just slice right through. We're gonna leap again. And what's it gonna be? Vengeance? Nope. Away with you. Gonna have to dodge their strike. Well, why are we gonna have to strike? No. Okay. Gonna avoid that one and slap them. No. No slapping allowed, I guess. Instant cancel. The fact that the blaster does not refund more than 1, though. The answer is Lauren assist. Sarah can hit the opponent, as a reminder. Eric's done. Continue Sentinel. Who's supposed to be after Eric? It's supposed to be Korag and Wesley. There's no bother saying who's... There's no point in bothering saying who's the favorite to play as because, you know, it's pointless. Yeesh. Bad. As a reminder, she's also a run-in assist. Thankfully, she can dodge things. And she kicks. To the corner you go. Come on. No, Casey? Yeah, okay. As a reminder, I have a block attack! Strike you first.
KO, you win.
You can't use that in my face. Now the problem here is the character that actually use on ladder is supposed to be Black Dragon. Problem is he's still unusable against the newer characters because Enwake proceeds to keep doing everything and specifically targeting me in that way. Let's just add more stagger distance to every character, which outright broke the ability for Preston to hit his opponent. Just so you know. Who here wants to see a brief match of Preston trying to fight, in general, against any of the new characters? Origo, Troy, Lothar. Yeah. You'll understand. Back away. Yeesh. Anyway, NG kicks. No. Fine. So be it. Fill it up. Really don't want to rotate now, do you? Okay, send on sword. You'll get launched. What's it gonna be? Yeah, no. Take the risk next time. Take the risk next time.
KO. You win.
Yeah, when we swap back to the main, you'll be fighting Preston instead. We'll do one more match for Sentinel, and then we'll swap that one to Wesley. And I specifically request people to try and fight with any of the newer rangers that have any of the new stagger distances. And you'll understand how stupid Enway is. Not only does this increased stagger remove the ability for Black Dragon to actually deal damage properly,
3, 2,
it outright kills Preston's primary strike as well. Also, did you really have to break the rules again? That was not a minute. Anyway. Don't. Wow. Instead of getting the thing lined up properly, they spammed the super button. Wow, you're not rotating. Yes, wow. Yeah. Instead of being normal, the game is choosing not to rotate. Uh-huh.
KO. You win.
Kill the bot. But no. Can't do that. There's no moderator on that side anyway. Anyway, so on to the next one. No, we don't need a Lorien. Anyway, before we play as Wesley, we'll just go ahead and swap. You literally... No. You answered that same thing earlier. No. You have a voice, yet you're doing this on purpose. See this? You're on timeout. Stop being rude. Also, be aware, these don't count. These two don't count. You can see the time apart, that's when we swapped to the main. But then you did this. They're different times for that one. Be aware, 2 core matches because we waited long enough. See there? 21 minutes. They did wait long enough. Between the last match and between there, they waited long enough. But not so much for the other. And like I said, any new character that has any sort of different stagger can fight. Go ahead. Here's an idea, Korak, just get hit. Said just get hit. Of course. You don't even need to block it. Just gonna point that out, people. You don't need to block it. Just watch. Good enough. For now, it's safe for Lothar. Take someone else. Take someone else. What the heck was that? Weird sound just played. Go ahead, you can knock out. Did what I need to.
KO. You lose.
Ninja Billy is not one of the new ones. Lothar is fine. If anyone wants to use Oraco, there's an easy way we can check. Nah, don't worry, Shikala. Lothar was fine. Anyone can take Oraco. Doesn't matter for now. We're not actually doing a technical match right now. I'm just showing the retard behavior from anyway. Okay, just get hit. Come to my corner, get hit, and you'll see something.
One. Go.
Don't bother fighting. You just get hit. Come on. Don't bother staying in your corner, you'll see what I'm referring to. Yeesh. And you at least stop riding to your corner. There goes the corner behavior. We're not getting any help from this guy. Takes Oraco, doesn't help. See that? Look at that. Not once do we have that interaction.
KO. You lose.
Uh-huh. Wow. As a reminder, the whole important detail is specifically Adam. Worthless. You join with Oraco, yet you proceed not to help at all. There's no point in putting it in a combo with Adam Assist. It's supposed to, that's the reason why it's a reverse launch. There.
Three.
Come on.
1. Go.
Here you go. Wow. Look at how small of a hurt box right there. Anyway, don't worry. Korak knows. Just, you'll see again. Don't bother attacking. Just give it a bit. Can you not? You can poke me with a strike, but yeah, just... How about I just show one example? Watch this. If I were to block his attack with Adam, and we're in the corner, guess what? Look what happens! Then that's a valid scenario, just so you know. That is a valid scenario. In fact, there's another one. Let's see if this works. Good enough. This is not a fight. Korak, you know you can re-enter when you want.
KO. You win.
As you can clearly tell, the valid scenario of blocking their attack with Adam and using Stealthy Switch. Guess what? I don't get that. I don't get to land that. You know what else happened? That same stagger on those characters, just remember that, is causing Black Dragon to get less attacks on his beam. Anyone with the newer characters can join, and you'll see something again. Wrong button. Doesn't matter. Let's just go into training mode to show. Do we get some random one? Because this will just be a benchmark to show. Come on. Close up, bot. There. Against these characters, you get 4 hits. The average hits against the majority of the roster is 4. Okay? In the corner, you're more than likely to get 5. Okay? Yeah, Merrick and Kira both have the same bug. But yeah, we're not gonna bother Black Dragon. Everyone knows what the problem is already. I showed Preston outright whiffing an entire part of his attack. And that is if he gets caught in the corner and like that. Anyway, I'm supposed to use Korag on the main. Yeesh. They've still yet to... I reported that months ago. I reported that Preston problem months ago. No, we'll use this later. No, we got friend. Yeah, but over here finding some weird things. Let's see here. When was it reported?
Three, two,
Well, we have to find a Nick.
go.
Okay. I'm ignoring that one. You're too slow. Back away. Kick him in the face. Yeah, no, he dashed that time. He dashed that time. Okay, here it is. Let's see what we have here. Now, get out of my corner. Kick him in the face. No. Ah, yes, your 4 cost is faster than the 3. That doesn't do damage at all. Time strike. Yeah, that was on me. I saw that, and I did nothing. I did literally nothing with that. Great! Look who else has the same problem! Yay! Uh-huh. Yes, that same thing would happen with Preston as well. I forgot that Wesley also had it. Forgot that Wesley also had that same problem. Yep, 3 months ago. It was reported 3 months ago. That's when the Preston problem with the primary strike was reported.
Three, two, one, go.
And yes, it missed because of the increased stagger distance. Okay, Granite Surf Fury. Still doesn't sweep, and you can press a strike here. Okay, he did nothing. I'm in the middle of a dash. Unrelenting has returned. Okay. So be it. We poke them. Yeah, doing a forward dash is not helpful. On the ground. Rotate the assist into... And of course. Couldn't get the block assist. Okay, I reduced their damage. This is enough. Yes, it is. Not enough to stop that, though. Not enough to stop that. Stay stunned over there. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, that's just gonna be the middle slot.
KO. You lose.
Obviously, it's been more than 5 unrelenting. If it somehow hasn't, then it's Inway's fault. Just remember that. If it somehow hasn't been 5 matches, it's Inway's fault. Ah, yes. The SPD Ranger that got shot in the foot, just like Sam. Well, kick you in the face! Well, that didn't help. One of the worst part about it is the fact that fast forward outright murders the middle slot breaker. For no reason, anyway, cannot give Sky the ability to be normal either. He for some reason flies. I did not have any energy there, so he was safe for that time. Yeah, the thing is though, if you're just not in the middle, if you're just in the, if you're not cornered, you're actually just able to backdash it. And I don't mean the way you think. You can just stay in the middle of the arena and just backdash when he backdashes. And that outright just dodges it every time. Just go to the middle of the arena and backdash when he does. Alright, I go to Wesley. Just had to open 2-3 more boxes quickly. Really? Just remember that chase is another one with a fast stagger distance. Wow. There. I showed exactly what I needed to. You'll always be sad. Really? Come on. I needed a block to get me rid of, but all I get was that instead. And no strike. You're not being helpful. As I said, you're not being helpful! And I can't cancel the time. Why? How about you update your game? There's no maintenance. Stop being high. Go update your game properly. Hello, Abdul. Unless somehow the game is delisted from your country. Somehow. We're really not gonna have a normal fight against Wesley. Nah, break the trap. Loggy, just go to your app store or whatever your device or whatever your type of app store Google Play Store is supposed to be and just update the game. You can say stand. Back away. Nope. Try to dash. Get rid of this. Not helpful. Can I interrupt them before they try and poke me? No. Never gonna happen.
KO, you lose.
It's fast enough to poke. Not anymore, Abdul. Not anymore. You lost the ability to claim Ninjetti Billy 2 days ago. It gave it away on the web store. You would have to open that up.
Three, two, one.
All things dagger on. And I didn't dash. Okay. Fine. Not happening. There, it didn't work with that one. But the fact they didn't let me cancel early enough. Yep. But that's still unreliable as well. That thing's just still unreliable. Get out of my corner! Block, yep. Okay. Special recovery. No. Yes. There was special recovery. Stay out of my corner. Ah, of course. There's no point. There is no point. Did you open the App Store yet? You know that you're supposed to update your game. Yes, now go to your Google Play Store. Go update the game. Have you tried searching for the game? First of all, what is the icon of the game? What is the icon? Who is the icon of the game? Because that'll answer our question. Their icon is correct. Yeah, I'm saying it now, their device is just, something's wrong there. In a different way. And the icon is correct, everything like that. And at this point, the problem is the fact that your thing is just not working. Whatever's wrong with your servers, no clue.
3, 2,
Antonio.
go.
Cancelled instantly. Couldn't even dodge there. Okay. Nope. Breaker. Not even allowed to get rid of it. Yeah, okay. Time strike. Primary slot. Nope. Never mind. I was about to say primary slot blocked off or something. Can you be a bit more aggressive? You might want to be a bit more aggressive. Nope. And poke. That works for me. Too aggressive.
KO. You win.
We're done with Wesley. Is there supposed to be another request? We're done with Wesley, so who's next? Who is the next one? Other than Korag Ishikawa. Other than Korag. Supposedly, it's supposed to be Merrick. I don't think Spider getting even requested to begin with, so we'll put Merrick as the next character. Hoping you wait long enough to remember to follow the rules. There we go. Nothing? Yeah. Really? Be normal. Let's just keep using that same one. Yeah. That's Casey. Yeah. Okay. Stay over there. Decent bit of damage, but let's see. Did you rotate? Did you make sure to keep your cars lined up? 'Cause if I see a middle slot strike, you failed. You failed. You even pressed the super twice.
KO, you win.
You learn to stop spamming. Yeah, but someone mentioned about having Merrick to see a bug earlier, about the block bug, technically. You just want to see Merrick, but you didn't specifically request him. Fine. Dagger on. He's trying to do multiple damage over time, but the problem with it is the fact that it's Lauren. It's just Lauren. Yep. And I get rid of this. There they get their crit. On fire, but it really doesn't mean anything. We're on fire, but it meant nothing. Do what you can. See what combo you got. Okay. Well, good enough.
KO, you lose.
Questionable about that one. We'll see. We'll see whether or not that means anything Spider getting. Who knows? Yeah, whether or not you will need that many, or whether or not you'll need as little as possible. Certainly a choice. It's all red. Full attack. Another one of these because I get blocked off again. I got blocked off again, but for now it looks to be safe. I ran into that one. Well, he did something. Problem here. Yeah. Damn, I should have just done a wolf attack there. What if I just...
KO, you win.
It was a shootout. The problem is I dashed first. Yes, technically the theme battle is supposed to start. Yes, finishing or some other stuff.
3, 2, 1, go!
Don't know if they waited 5. It seemed like it seems like they did, but who knows? Oh, Magic Strike. Oh. Okay, fine. I saw another card, so they cancel. They just reset their energy twice. You reset your energy twice with this. Was it worth it? Wolf attack.
KO. You win.
I'm not sure that was worth it. Okay. It was a mistake. Nah. I think we have this. We'll just do one more match for Korag. Ollie.
Go.
In the middle of a dash and crit spam. Crit spam it is. Okay. 1, 2, and Dark Magic Strike. You can't launch when it was obvious you rotated. Okay, here we go. I'll get launched away. I can try to half break something, but it doesn't work that way.
KO. You lose.
What even happened? What is wrong with you? You still have an invincible super. What do you want? Great. Look at that. Just set your teams up, people. Got to wait anyway. For now, we're not looking to do anything special. We could just do major villains versus each other. Potentially villains they fought in the past. Specifically, we can do this. And let's see, who do we have? Ecliptor fight. Did we have a? He should have fought someone else. Let's see if I can find that. Ah, doesn't help. That one doesn't help. So yeah, we need one more random opponent, because be aware, What happened here is Ecliptor. Yeah, nope. Ecliptor fought Goldar. Xandred has fought Sledge and Snide. Okay, so that's why his fight. This is why Ecliptor has these two assists. So these are the only ones you can use. But we need to find the last one for Xandred. So yeah, he needs a breaker. We need a breaker. Astronomer is an option. Past theme battles. Xandred fought Snide and Sledge. Zanaku, like any of this Camdor as well for Bounty Hunter. And yes, I saw it already. Zanaku is an option. Or Rita. Rita's another one that can help. Problem is, he would give him more of a headache than... These two have nothing but headaches. But yeah, we can just have these be the fight. If anything, these are the only teams that can exist. Be aware, only the leaders can fight, so... or finish the fight, so be careful. So be careful, people. Do not accidentally kill with an assist. And that includes Zanaku's trap. But then again, who knows? We might allow a specific thing of somehow pushing them into the trap, but Xandred does not have something that can do that. Samuel, he really isn't. For both of them, Xandred does have something else. Be aware, the only one you can change is a villain needs to be a breaker here. Best 2 out of 3, Sheba Grove, standard. It's being hosted from the main for the first ones. I'll be using Xandred first with Zanaku assist. Ecliptor teams, join. Ecliptor teams, join. Correct, do you not have ears? They're really not allowed to finish with the assist. We're not giving the other one a massive advantage or going to legendary tier. The only ones that are allowed is Sledge and Snide. We do not need more than that. Ecliptor's team is already locked in place. The highest we're even going is epic. We do not need a Rancic, and not to mention that's a human lookalike, because Xandred is not going to bother with that. We don't need a weird Astronomer clone. I know you can give Astronomer to Ecliptor as well, but it's just a big villain fight. The reason why we're having those opponents on Ecliptor side is because of Xandred's previous opponents. Nala combo! Strike it down! Netherworld bind! Yeah, we're gonna stand still because there's no reason to move. See there? Now, actually, here's the thing. Xandred actually has a slight advantage against Ecliptor for one reason. You wanna know what that might be? The get up animation. Someone flops down to the ground pretty quickly. So, Ecliptor might have actually lost the combo entirely. Master's Fury. Netherworld Bind. Okay, do you not have a block or... Okay, apparently not. No blocks. Yeah, reminder, you do need to at least use your assists. Not to end the fight, but still.
3, 2, 1, go!
Monkey Slash! Nope. Like I said, not a combo. No, fine. Not to mention the further flyback, so we'll see what happens there. Yeah, nope. Dragged once! Not Netherworld Bind. Yeah, no. And get stunned. So remember, the one may have a full screen accessibility, but you need to remember the other rules. Okay. No. You'll not be moving just yet. Nope. 1. Netherworld Bind. We can maybe force a sledge, but... okay. He's not rotating. I'd say this one's based too much on luck. We don't get to see the end screen now, but it's 2 wins to Xandred, 0 to Ecliptor for the first one. Let's see whether or not we'll get that type of unlucky behavior for the other ones. Xandred teams join. Not even a slash assist. Xandred teams. I said Xandred, and your team is horribly wrong. I'll just post it in chat right after I send this one because this will be easier. Your team is horribly wrong. I said Xandred teams. Get back-to-back blocks when you use bridge. Reminder, people, we know you don't have a reason to excuse not playing Xandred. Everyone has him. Don't try and just ignore this now. Use them to grind emerald, yep. Yeah. So, no Xandred users somehow. Explosion, the code is right there. It's on both sides now. You can see there. Not to mention I sent it on YouTube as well. Okay. Well, Xandred took the first set, and now this is Omega. But yeah, Ecliptor fought Goldar. That's why Goldar's on that side. Cutting edge! I like Ecliptor overload. As I said, you have a dedicated strike slot, so be careful. So just remember that. Use it while you can. And please, just press a button at least. That's the thing you need to actually do. Just press a button. Yep. Stop security. Away with you. And block him. Okay. Cutting edge! They reset my energy. For some reason. Again. Nope. I tried to do a different type of a situation there. The block spam is real for me, though. That's the difference here. Instead of whatever happened to Unrelating, I'm getting block spammed. Stop security. Yeah, you see that? You see that block there? It's in the primary now. Rotate? Okay, no. He dodged. He ran into it.
KO. You win.
Now I'm getting block spam. Just make use of your... You have to try and end your combos with your stun if possible. Who knows whether or not it's just some other unlucky behavior, but we'll get some... We'll see some other results when out this fight. That's all I can say.
3, 2, 1, go!
Wow, game. They're not being helpful in this situation at all. And then 3 off-fiber optics in a row. I'm ignoring that one. Yeah, I'm pressing 1 card. I pressed 1. Kick through the hologram. Okay. Just remember, you can cancel his strike. Just remember that.
KO. You win.
Okay. Well, that's 2 ways to Ecliptor. Now, I guess that's what's gonna happen for now. You guys continue. Best 3. Here we go. Korag with the correct team setup and Geki. Right, let me quickly check. What was my grid shots on those 2? What was my grid shot on Ecliptor and Xandred? Yeah. Geki versus Korag.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Stand once. Back it away. And nope, that's a slice into electric overload. What do you got? That's not gonna help you. Maybe you should have charged though. Sliced him. Sweep. And stun. Another Master Fury. That he cancelled. Ran into that one though. It's a block. Got rid of it. Nope, not the best move. Watch your opponent. Ecliptor still has his slice. Block there. And yep. Netherworld Bind does nothing. Continues to strike and get launched. Ah, that's fiber optics.
KO. You win.
Yep. Okay, well that's gonna happen. It's 1 and 1. Yep, okay. This is baloney. Yeah.
3, 2,
Yeah.
go!
Popping the wrapper is an option for Xandred. Stand and charged. Yeah. Nope, sliced away. You can use Zanaku here. Was an option. Nope. That's a no. But zap there. Okay then. Hit a well bind. Try to backdash. Is an ala combo. Nothing. Okay. Geki, maybe leave your corner. Maybe leave your corner. Yeesh. That's a sledge.
KO.
You can take these risks if you didn't stay in your corner. Second set win to Ecliptor. Again with a lag from Geki, apparently. Okay, there's this matchup. And yes, it's another blue versus green. Think about it.
2, 1, go.
Ish. Well, that's a block. Not a combo. There's a bit of a crit, so good bits of extra damage there. Kicked, cancelled. Okay. And no. Kicked again, blocked. Sliced, and a delayed one. Charged. Ran right into it. With another stun. Strike. Bridge. Says, nah. Yeah, you just basically you can run nothing but breaker assist if you really only need one strike. At that point you have to be very careful and be the first to use it. Yeah. Well then. He sets it up. Better be careful. Not a combo. He goes for it. The trap was set up. There's another Xandred. Nah, the theme battle cooldown is just more like you can only represent one side once. If we don't have enough players, then you get multiple representation chances. That's a launch. And what do we got here? That's a block from the Ecliptor, but not a combo from Xandred. But interrupted. That launched. Again. What do we got? Xandred gets rid of the block. And Netherworld Bind. Whiff. Still left. No gold are allowed. That didn't help. It's bound. Back away. Yep. Dodged. But mostly just interrupted. Fish. The interactors are not helping them. Down gets another block. And that's a crit. The amount of blocks that they're just getting rid of to not actually get to do anything with. It's actively trying to insult unrelated here. If you time this right, Thomas, you might actually... Well, now he has nothing. Wrong move! They were in the corner! Bad choice! And... I'm sorry, was it Biozone the Xandred? Spectator can't even see the things correctly. Game can't even see it. We know the Xandred won both of them, but still. 2-2. Top 20,000 code over here. Yes, that's the thing. We can't even it can't even display things right with spectator mode. Anyway. Try it again. We're looking for an Ecliptor to join. They've moved their targets onto Unrelenting. Apparently something happened. We need an Ecliptor. Yeah, you didn't do anything wrong. Anyone just hates people in general. You can ask Thomas. Ask him what he did wrong. He doesn't know. At this point, Abijah just join, someone else find. Someone else join. Onkar, just delay it a bit. Or swap your team, one of the two. Didn't Korag already play? Didn't he fight Geki? Korag, seriously. Everyone's totally supposed to have Ecliptor at least, since he's an old one. Do not join. Also, it's only supposed to be best of 5, so Benjamin, you might want to join. If you can play as Ecliptor, if that was your intention. Onkar, you didn't exactly swap. Yeah, but I'm saying that he fought Geki by the afterwards. Well, here we have another one. Yonder boy, another old name has appeared. We still have Encore and whatever Benjamin is thinking about trying to run.
2, 1, go.
Here we go. Locked in the face. Electric overload. I feel like that one did a weird situation there, but yeah. That happened. Hello, combo. Blocked. And stunned. Sweep. Delayed too much. But you're really not risking it that much. Wow. Gets rid of another block. This thing is barely moving from the middle of the arena. Well, charged. And stunned. He did something with Goldar. And launched again. Yep. Okay. Well, Xandred's doing something. Not in range for that one. Oh, no. Be careful. You can't use Zanaku. Just remember that. No clue what they could have done after that, but they had a block. They just didn't press it. But they had no energy, so who knows. Geki, they will answer afterwards. Or I don't know if there's something too much of an influence there.
3, 2, 1, go.
Both of them get rid of another block. Snide doesn't help him. Not a combo. And back away. Nope. That didn't help. Swept again. Zanaka gets it up. Netherworld Bind does not go through. Gets swept. And that's just a poke. That's another block. Dodged. And no. Slow projectile that still can't even be seen as a 50-50. That's a launcher. Expound. Into another combo. No? Okay. That was a potential dodge. Didn't do so though. So remember, Zanaku can be used to dodge backwards. One to one. Technically, it's match point. Down to the exact last match. We'll go for extra ones, but this is the final match to determine it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, no. You know why? 2 numbers did not mean they got hit twice. It was just a very specific interaction of maybe the strike wore off the moment they got hit. Nope, just a poke. And then they used too much energy. Remember to take a risk sometimes. Okay. Well, that was a little too ignored. Nope. And now he's doing nothing but dashing. Okay, gold up, and Netherworld Bind. Very much on to Ecliptor's advantage right now. Poked. Right into that one. Sliced. And now you can probably take a bunch of risks. If you think you can get away with it, you can probably use a lot of strikes and hopefully not get hit by a sledge. Only if they didn't have enough energy.
KO. You win.
Verdict from both people. Connection strength. Lagged in what way? Don't just say that one for now. Do not just say you lagged, because at that point you should have just cancelled the matches in general. FPS drops to be more specific. Not even lag, that's just your device. Go ahead, some other opponents. Omega, you already fought. We need some new Ecliptors still to join, please. Really? There. He swapped back. This is a correct fight. Onkar versus Florjani. Let's see what happens.
Three, two, one,
dodged most of it. Anyway, now I can be it. Stop security. And down goes to another one bind, but nothing happens there. Into... No, look. No, no. What was that called again? Massive Fury. Right. Goes for another Massive Fury. Well, at least the poke worked this time. Continues, and nothing happens. Another bind just to leave them in the corner. And Ecliptor. Fiber Optics once. Fiber Optics again. Nothing. Poked. Nope. Goes for it to continue. And gets launched. And knocked away. Yep. Netherworld bind. Gets caught. Massive Fury fully continues. And another one while they're still in the air. Yep. They ran into that one. And the Snide was a risky choice. It still ended up being even, but one Massive Fury. And again! Xandred's currently in the lead for this one. I don't think we currently count Aperture's match. Just going by how much they say they lag, Yandere Boy and Aperture don't count. The question is whether or not we want to count Gekis. At that point, then Korag is also allowed to fight again. Ah, that's not gonna help them. Another Fiber Optics, but they reset the energy for that. Tanaka sets it up. Nope. And they dodge. They needed a Mocking Slash to get away with that one. Nope. One in their face.
KO. You win.
One to one. You know what, at this point, we can get rid of it. After this match, we can go ahead and we can have Korag fight Yandere Boy because Geki and Abijit are unreliable with their connection. So there. We go ahead and get rid of another one of Ecliptor's wins. We're currently at 1 to 2. And Korag can fight again. Nope. But he's gonna fight Yandere Boy. Oh, that's not helping. The slot does not helping them. And yeah. No, you and Mita are fighting. Korag is fighting Yandere Boy. I know one of them is actually, I think they're both Ecliptor users in this case, but still. You can take a lot of risks here, Floor Johnny. If you think they don't have a regular zero-cost block, you can continue your strikes and potentially let them avoid the match, resetting it if you have such a disadvantage. And then you block.
KO. You win.
That goes to Ecliptor. If those two want to enter, but their teams are correct, then it works. We still have more than enough users. Xandred has 2 wins. Technically, it's 2 to 2. If we don't want to count Geki's and Korag's match because of Geki's lag. Yeah, this is fine. Is Xandred boy still here?
Three, two, one, go!
Yep. Ah, there, finally. It finally began. And that's a rush into the Netherworld Bind. The Nyla combo, there's quite a crit for advantage there. Why? Crit spam and not leaving his corner. Gets wept. Yeah, he's not leaving his corner. You might as well just take advantage of that. Maybe don't stand in their face! Correct, you both have a version of a corner attack. You might want to actually pay attention to that. Try that again. Just be aware of those things.
2, 1, go!
He started with a backdash, and he's still dashing more in this corner. Yep. Okay, Flick, just be aware. Rapid optics, and electric overload. You're going to need to get rid of your defense. Both of you. Maybe don't fight with a single slot. Yep. Another electric overload. Yeah, that's what happens. This is what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to and get rid of the things while you can. The difference here is the fact that the block was in the middle slot, so the dedicated strike slot got completely blocked off. Try that again.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nah. I'm trying to have Soul Steam trying to fit the situation, but who knows. Blocked again. Stand again. You just snide. As you can clearly tell, the offense is there. And there goes Sledge outright weakening Ecliptor. Hey. Nope.
KO, you win!
Do we have any verdicts from anyone about the matches, though? I feel like someone wasn't leaving their side. Discord is open. I wouldn't say Korag was lagging. I'm saying it's a different thing, but any other Xandred's Ecliptor teams can join that haven't fought or have been undone. Just need to get a verdict from Korag if something seemed off to him. It was seen a little bit here and there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seemed like they stuck to their corner. Team is wrong. If we don't get the team set up right, we're ending. Because it is over 2 hours. Still don't bother looking at replays, Abadjet. You know that. Same thing. Your team is wrong! Ah, yes, Rocky assist.
3, 2, 1, go!
Mind. Again. Poked again, and yeah, no. The crit didn't matter there. That's not anything special about this match. And all I can say, good job to winning with Xandred. I'm sure Alzulu would enjoy that one. But I really just find that one just the average match is all I saw there. One more try. Set your team up properly. Is there any reason why you haven't, Lewis? Is there actually a reason why you haven't joined? Anyway, in this case, Korak says it felt like flicked turtled a bit too much. That's all it is. We'll have this we'll see about this matchup, but no. Yeah, no. It looks like it's gonna be a no. Enough wins here and there, I don't know. If we count everything properly here and there with all those fights, technically Ecliptor takes the win. But I'm mistaken. If we were to count every setup every set of matches we did, it's a 4-3. I am done here. Thank you for those that joined, but I would say today was just bad in general. Off mood entirely. And not to mention how many times this crashed. Blame anyway stupidity of what they decided to release for the public to use. That was the joint. That is all for now. It was annoying today. Wasn't a great one, I would say, because of all the issues with the game. Yeah.